One. Hey, what's good, Mzansi? Thank you so much again for joining me on a Moment in Tech with V. I've got a very interesting guest today, and we'll intro him just now. Just some quick house rules, guys. This is a pure professional platform, an educational platform for the unemployed youth, and I think this guy right here, it makes sense why we're why the world's kind of correlated. But this I'm chatting to Matthew today, and he's going to be sharing some insights around what he's created himself. And I think I'll be spending some time with some unemployed youth, and Matthew will be helping me. Anyway, so Matthew, how's it, dude?
All good. Thanks for having me, Visa.
Cool, man. Where in this beautiful country are you sitting?
Based in Durban. So very
Whoa.
sunny today, as most days are.
You guys don't experience winter, do you? Like, just tell the truth.
We complain about it, but it's not true. It's enough.
That's funny. I literally flew in from Cape Town to Johannesburg, and I was just like, it's still cold. It's just cold. It's cold everywhere. So I hope everyone's warm out there. But thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Definitely.
Awesome. So, guys, Matthew is the founder of a platform that's very important, especially for the cause that I'm also working towards, which is unemployed youth. So let's maybe just before we go into the technical stuff, let's start with an icebreaker. So if I found you at a corporate function, what alcoholic beverage am I buying you?
Oh, a Coke. I don't really drink, to be honest. I'm
What
boring like
today. I'm just talking to sober people.
kids, responsibilities. Who has time for that? No, I'm not a big drinker, to be honest.
That's all right. Okay, a Coke,
that's good.
coffee, a Coke. What do you like?
Coffee. Yeah, coffeeholic. So that one's good.
Awesome, guys. So if you see this face in the streets, get him a coffee and you can get all the answers that you need from him. Matthew, please introduce yourself because I would definitely won't do it justice. Who are you, dude?
Thank you. So my name is Matthew, as you've gathered. I work for a bank as a credit analyst, which is very boring, but it is very functional, and there's a lot that I learned in that finance space. But what I've created would be Edukish, which is a free online learning platform.
Nice.
And it's just free education at its core. But our focus primarily would be on youth sector and specifically helping people start a side hustle. I know the term side hustle gets thrown around a lot, but for me, stepping stone into entrepreneurship, which in itself is quite scary, but when you break it down into a smaller step, less scary.
No, look, I think especially because we're trying to kind of combat unemployment in general for the youth, what you're doing is very powerful. I'm tired of people depending on a corporate gig. Sometimes it's just not going to happen. So you can't sit and just hope for the best. So your platform is absolutely amazing, and it's for free. So what kind of people do you assist? I mean, what's kind of been the buzz around the kind of youth that you assist?
So we've only been doing it for a year and a half, so still getting traction. But for the most part, it's specifically, I'd say the people who've helped the most is young people just coming out of high school. So I think where we fit in as a gap is for those that maybe can't afford to go to tertiary education, that can't find a job straight out the gate. Definitely a good gap to fill where you can at least start a side hustle with the intention of making some money. And preferably, we always want people to then excel and make it a full-time business. But at the end of the day, if we can supplement some income, that's a great place to start. So that's especially because it's free education and free resources. You really can, provided you've got a smartphone, obviously, launch online side hustle for a variety of things, because nowadays people pay for almost anything. You just need to find the right market. So supplementing that gap. But on a wider scheme, it's for anyone who wants to start a side hustle. So even if you have a full-time job and you have a passion that you want to monetize, you want to learn a new skill. To be honest, for myself, I think it's better if we're dependent on ourselves when it comes to our income and affordability, just because it's great having a corporate job and you can even do both. But sometimes you want to take control of your ambition and what you can do. So it doesn't hurt to at least try. And if we can minimize the cost, all you're really losing is your time. So truly it's worth it. Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, dude, you got me at free. That's, I mean, there's definitely nothing for free anywhere. Like even just breathing air in South Africa costs money, as much as there's a lot of load shedding. But I think what you're doing is absolutely commendable. Guys, I'm going to put Matthew's details in the bios, in the link. Definitely reach out to him if you have one or two concerns or some questions. They obviously have built an amazing platform to assist unemployed youth. I mean, this is exactly what I'd love to do. And I will be partnering with Matthew to make sure that we get something, off the ground regarding sort of getting people specifically in the software engineering space. So, if you guys know 10 unemployed people, please, I'm going to put my email address in, DM me, and I'll be sitting with Matthew, and we will be looking into kind of constructing a way where we can make software engineering more accessible to the unemployed youth. So, Matthew, why did you decide to start doing this, dude? Like, what drives you? Like, what's the deal?
Yeah, it's we all have our passions, I guess. And for me, I enjoy learning for myself. So I've always had a passion for education. But then, yes, you realize there's nothing for free. So I think wanting to make something free in whatever shape or form that was always a driver for me. Nice. And then myself, I've actually been wanting to leave finance because I find it somewhat boring. So I want to go into edtech space. So this is my step at making that gap for myself personally into edtech, and then solving a community problem as well. Just sometimes takes looking at something differently. And then, as you meet with people, you adjust and you grow into something together, which is great.
I love it. Before I let you go, what are some of your hobbies? Besides obviously trying to take over the world, what are some of your hobbies?
Hobbies, family is always number one. So they didn't make me say that. I genuinely mean it. Number two, very close, is soccer, football. I love playing it, watching it.
Really? Please don't tell me you're a United fan.
Play soccer and I enjoy it. It doesn't matter who it is. I love soccer. And no other sport, to be honest. So yeah. But
please tell me you're not a United fan, because then this conversation ends immediately.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Okay, great. Well done. Good answer. Okay, guys. Well, this is Matthew. I'm going to link up again his details below. For all the unemployed youth, please reach out to Matthew. He's here for you for free. And he's credit analyst at by day, but founder of something amazing by night. So make use of the resources that we are putting out there for you, and let's get you unemployed. Is that a good word?
I'm sure they'd be happy with that. Yes.
Okay, cool. Otherwise, Matthew, have a fabulous day, and thank you for sharing the space with me. And hopefully we can change one life at a time.
Absolutely. Thanks, Visa.
Thanks, man. Cheers, Bye.
Bye.